right, everyone. Chill.
I'm just chilling.
Brother, just chillin'.
Just chillin'.
Let's just chill.
Just chillin'.
If my words could move you effective, to grant access and insight to perspective, I would give you my soul's eye to hold, if only to show you a way to get out the cold. Yes. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is so wonderful to have you here with us this evening. 'Tis I, Jus Henry, the original, the one, the only, the ready for this evening. I'm actually excited about tonight, Serge. We have a special guest this evening. What I'm going to do is, for our live, lovely fans, I'm going to let you look at the pretty person rather than myself. We have the fantastic Treasure in the building.
Of course.
Tampa, New York, stand up.
Queens.
We here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the little tripod thing up so we can look at everybody at the same time. So we're going to try it like this for a little bit.
It worked. It's worked.
It's working so far? Anyway, so nonetheless, first thing we're going to do is, of course, we're going to set the vibe here at Jus Chillin', because this is what we do. We love the music. We try to make sure everything is cool and kosher. First thing I need to do is actually commemorate a good gentleman, Sir, that I really appreciate his artistry. His actual name is Sir. We're gonna play Queen. Seeing as how we got Treasure Glam in the building, we're just gonna start off with Queen. Everybody that's here on the live and Facebook, please tune in to the Jus Chillin' website, or should I say what is it? What is
Spreaker.
it? Spreaker?
Yes.
Look on my Instagram with Jus Chillin' Radio, and you'll be able to see the link for Spreaker. You'll be able to hear all of the songs in studio. Otherwise, I'm letting you know, you ain't gonna hear nothing. Maybe a snippet or two, because we don't want to deal with Facebook and Sony and all them people right now. We're just getting off the ground. Thank you very much. Nonetheless, we are going to get to it. And yes, Chris Ogden, my friend, is in here with us with the live. We're talking about 3-0 with the Cowboys. We're going to talk about that, man. We're going to talk about that. Nonetheless, I'm going to let you go ahead and play Queen by Sir, and we just chilling. Yeah.
Give him that snippet.
You going to give him the snippet? Oh, he's giving y'all a...
You don't talk about life, you really live it. You see no need to fight your intuition. But when it's right, how can you lose? You look to the stars for inner visions. They tell you times get hard, but you won't ever listen. They're aiming straight for your heart, but you won't let them near it. Falling apart is something you won't do. So fresh, so clean, I'll go. Tell me you're ready and we could leave tonight. I'm down to ride if you be the guy. Ooh, I think I might have found me the one I do. You're about as real as they come, it's true. Tell me you're ready and we could leave today. I'll be okay if you lead the way. mama raised you right when it made you priceless. Couldn't even try to pay the cost. She put it in your design. You can't be bought, made a diamond. Taking the time, she really thought. Now you're shining high in the sky. You can't be caught. Ran into love a few times, never chased it. Knew it'd be yours in due time. You were patient, said you would know when you were ready for it. So if you believe that we're headed for it, I'd be a fool to not pursue, girl. It doesn't get any sweeter than you, girl. Ooh, I think I might have found me the one I do. You're about as real as they come, it's true. Tell me you're ready and we could leave today. I'll be okay if you lead the way. Oh, I think I might have found me a queen that love. Oh, it's so fresh, so clean. Oh, tell me you're ready and we can leave tonight. I'm down to ride if you need the guy. Oh, you never rush, you take it slow. You know where the sky falls. You know where to go. You know who you are. You never rush, you take it slow. You know where the sky falls. You know where to go. You know who you are.
Yes, yes, yes. That was Sir starting us off with Queen. I actually really enjoy his vibe. Like, Sir,
something
it
new.
comes so correct, yo, for real. I try to do that
Yeah,
every
yeah,
week.
I like that.
I try to make sure that most of the things that you hear on Just Chillin', you're not hearing on any other radio station here in Tampa Bay. Because it specializes in what we do. You know what I mean? And
Just
singing and just chilling. We love life. Now, as usual, guys, we're going to start off the day by actually speaking on what today actually is, right? First thing we got National Cooking Day.
Ooh.
Love it.
Now you know I'm all about the cooking.
I
so.
see you post your pictures of the foods.
You know, I love the burn. I love the burn. I don't play in that kitchen.
I just saying, she know how to make that sauce, y'all. She made that sauce. We got National Lobster Day, so we might as well cook lobster. It would make sense. You got two with one stone. Don't you think that would make sense?
I'm not really a big lobster person.
No?
No. You'll catch me eating it at a restaurant, but I won't buy it to cook at home.
Is it
order it
because you don't
every
know how to
blue moon.
prepare it, or is it because it's just like I'd rather
I'm not
it
that
there?
crazy
and then
about it. Yeah, I'm not that crazy about
Heard
it.
it.
It's a little chewy too.
It is if you don't eat it quickly. That's the key. If you eat it warm and hot and fresh.
Now you just kind of turn me off even more about. The
I'm just
lobster
letting you
thing.
know because after
You
a
gotta
while
eat it
it's just
fast,
like
it's rules.
you got to pace yourself with it. It's just like
True. It's very
not
thick.
really. Yeah, it is. You got to know how to eat it. It's an acquired taste,
But it is good.
It is very good for those that like it. You know, do
It
your
ain't
thing.
bad. It ain't bad.
Me, on the other hand, give me a pork sandwich, I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm at Chipotle, you know, I'm gonna need that full order of pork and a full order of chicken on this whole bowl right now, just to make my life feel wonderful. We're gonna talk about a little bit of food things. I'm a foodie myself, so we're gonna talk about some things like that too. But today we're trying to, be as broad as we usually are, right? We just chilling, nonetheless. It is also National One Hit Wonder Day. Boom shakalaka.
What's your favorite one-hit wonder?
What's mine?
Yeah.
Return of the Mac.
Ooh.
And
I
guess
got that
what?
on my I got that on my iPhone.
And guess what we about to do?
What?
We about to play my first choice for one hit wonders. Return of the Mac. Hold on. Let me make sure I say this correctly. Because if I don't, I'm going to kick myself. Return of the Mac by Mac Morrison.
Mark.
Yes.
It's Mark Morrison.
But he's a Mac. I'm going to call him Mac Morrison today. No, I know it's Mark Morrison. I just want to say Mac Morrison.
That's what we doing.
I'm Joe Rogan in this thing right now. Just chilling.
Oh.
was wrong, and all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song. You lied to me. She said she'd never turn on me. You lied to me, but you did, but you did. You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never feel. You lied to me, but I do, do. Return after me, return after me. Hold on, return after me. Don't you know? You know that I did it. Here I go. Return after me, a little girl. Return after me, what's my pearl? Return after me, up and down. You know that I did it. Round and round.
Look, stop lying about your big break.
You lied to me. She said she'd never turn on me. You lied to me, but you did, but you did. You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never feel. You lied to me, but I do, do. Return after me, return after me. Come on, return after me. Oh my God, you know that I did it. Here I am. Return after me, once again. Return after me, top of the world. Return after me, one more. You know that I did it. Don't you know? Return after me, return after me. Hold on, return after me. Be strong, you know that I did it. Here I go. Return after me, my little girl. Return after me, what's my baby?
Tell you what I did last night. I came home, say around 2:45, still so high, hypnotized in a trance from this body, so buttery brown and tantalizing. You would have thought I needed help from this feeling that I felt. So shook, I had to catch my breath. Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my, oops, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet. Oh my, ooh, some kind of touch caressing my legs. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? I tried and I tried to avoid, but this thing was happening. Swallow my pride, let it ride and parted. But this body felt just like mine. I got worried, I looked over to the left, a reflection of myself. That's why I couldn't catch my breath. Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my, oops, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet. Oh my, ooh, some kind of touch caressing my legs. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? I looked over to the left.
I was looking so good I couldn't reject myself.
I looked over to the left.
I was feeling so good I had to touch myself.
I looked over to the left.
I was eyeing my thighs, but a bee came
I
round.
looked over to the left.
Coming out of my shirt and then my skirt came down.
Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my, oops, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet. Oh my, ooh, some kind of touch caressing my legs. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my, oops, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet. Oh my, ooh, some kind of touch caressing my legs. Oh my, ooh,
music's trendy. So glad that it's not windy. Here comes that girl named Donnie. Ask if she wants to go. Tonight's gonna be hot for sure. Big dancing on the floor. Folks stripping, I don't know. Money flying everywhere. Champagne, we won't go there. Bottles popping in the air. They'll be screaming, I don't care.
That was awesome. I love Dance Tonight by Lucy Pearl, Raphael Sadiq. 1992.
1992.
We had a fact
from my
check.
Facebook friends.
Wow.
And
They're
what's their name? So we can shout them out.
Blue.
Blue? Oh,
Miss
Blue.
Miss Blue.
Miss Blue. Thank you so much. So true.
Dope actress.
She's actress here in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
In Tampa Bay. Yes.
Tampa Bay.
Yes.
I almost said Tampa Bay. What is going on? All right. So now we are gonna try and throw a couple more one-hit wonders throughout the show. But on the next break, music break, we're gonna make sure that we get back to the vibes that we know and love. You know what I mean? Here and Just Chilling. We try to keep it cool, keep it kosher, right? Nonetheless, are you ready with the news? You ready? And now, time for the news. Here on Just Chillin' Radio. Walmart expands workers' college benefits to include health and wellness degrees. Walmart to offer their 1.5 million employees to apply for one of 7 health-related bachelor's degrees and 2 career diplomas, such as pharmacy tech and optician. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Mainly because every super Walmart has a what? Eye doctor, and they have a what?
Pharmacy.
Thank you so much. So why wouldn't they keep it in-house? Isn't that smart of them?
Very smart.
I think
very
that's,
good business people.
That's
Yes.
quite innovative.
I couldn't have thought of a better plan.
See what I mean? That's why they
They
hired.
huddled up at that table very well.
You see? That's why they had a great time coming up with that one. They got pats on the back all day for that, all week.
I think they deserve it. Walmart's open all the time. Come on
Yes.
now. Treat your
See,
employees
it would
right.
make sense, right?
Yeah.
especially the complaints that they were having for a while there with Walmart. They were like, whoa, let's do something for them, for the people. That's awesome.
And the tragedy that took place in Walmart, they got to make a comeback.
They have to make a statement.
It's just too much, the bad name,
After that actual thing, they actually stopped putting pictures and advertisements of violent games and movies and stuff like that, where they're backing off of the movies, but the video games especially.
Should, though. It's just like they don't want to feel like they're influencing, those criminal mindsets.
And for a business, big corporation, they got to make political statements subtly, so to speak. So therefore, I think that was one of their big statements too. I think it was a good one.
Yeah.
That's why I went ahead and brought this on in for us to discuss. Moving on with the news. We've got a little dab in the politics this week, okay? Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced the House of Representatives are launching a formal impeachment inquiry into President Trump as of yesterday, Tuesday afternoon.
Yep.
This marks the fourth time in American history a president has faced a viable threat of impeachment.
The man got how many months left? Let him finish it on out. We waited all this time to come up with all these reasons to impeach him until the last quarter.
You are right in alignment with my first query. Why so long?
Right.
That's the only thing that comes to my mind initially is why so long. Secondly, if this is such a big deal, why haven't you done that? Why so long? But then again, why not right after the election?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Start that inquiry.
Yeah.
Next is now that you have this going, we have this right as he's about to go for his next election. Why wouldn't it be done right now?
I'm curious to see what happens, honestly, because they actually shocked me keeping him in this long. So I wouldn't be surprised if whatever happens.
Implementing some actual good policies.
I guess.
It's
but you know
mainly,
what?
He's signing
he's a robot at the end of the day.
He's signing what they bring.
Right. He's programmed to say these things. Why would he say anything different? He's trying to get in, right?
He still has final say on it, though. He can send it back.
Did you watch House of Cards? Huge fan of House of Cards. It's a real... Can I say fucked up?
You can.
It's a real fucked up government that we under.
Wow.
Okay, so
you can. Tiffany Treasure, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Erica, thanks for coming in. What's going on is I think that you hit the nail on the head as well. It's just that it's difficult to be governed, right? Because there's a lot of people's depiction or idea of what a government should do and be capable of. There's a lot of people that are actually for downsizing of the government. They're actually saying that we have too much government that we have going on. So they're actually thinking about that too. Well, it's not something that's being put forth into play right now. It's just more like a political ideal. Yeah,
that would be smart to me. It's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. So
makes sense to say that.
Go ahead and cut that down half the size. Let's have some smart people in office, though.
Right, please. But how do you know if they're not
trying to weed out all the problematic people so they can't run it their way?
They might even be lying. They might have lied on their whole entire transcript. The actual degree that they might have might be a lie. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You know what? You know what I think about every time I say you don't know type of thing? You don't never really know what's going on. Remember that scene in Iron Man? This is the first Iron Man, that is. Okay. I'm a big Marvel fan, by the way. Oh, my God. So, anyway, that scene in that Iron Man, when he went through the sky, and this is his first time actually trying on his suit and really doing a lot of stuff. Okay. So, Terrence Howard was like, oh my God, what am I going to tell the people? He said, just tell them it was a training exercise. And they showed the next scene, it was a training exercise. That's when I said, you know what? They could be doing that to us all the time. And of course, because they pre-lay out the narrative. Exactly. They tell us what we want to hear. Why wouldn't you have a press conference so I can feed you exactly thy journalists or, please write this down. Give it verbatim so that we can reprogram everything that's about to happen.
Exactly, and put the people's mind to ease, and keep doing what we do behind closed doors,
keep going to work. Keep paying
There's
your
a
taxes.
curtain, trust me.
But
that's just my theory. You can talk to me all day long about the theories.
I have a lot of friends that are conspiracy theorists. Like, they really go in. Like, I got black conspiracy
think too much,
theorists.
Henry. I promise you, I think too much.
Conspiracy theorists, Mexican, like Hispanic, all kinds of. Yo, it's awesome to listen to completely intoxicated conspiracy theorists.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In the right environment, of course.
Okay,
like, if we at the bar or the club, do not come in my ears talking about conspiracy theory.
I don't care.
Matter of fact, I don't even want people coming in my ear spitting their hot 16 while I'm at the
hot
club.
though. It's hot though.
No, because hot breath is on my neck. Like, you almost had me curse.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to work on my broadcasting, my conversation.
Yes.
Right? You almost had me cursing just now.
I thought so. You don't curse on the podcast. Let me know, because
that's just me. No. That's me, because I'm trying to practice for the big leagues. You get what I'm saying? But everyone else, free reign, because
you're right. That's a
we're
good
an internet
idea.
podcast.
That's a good
and
idea.
This is just my live feed, so we can
like
say
that.
whatever you want.
Well,
you can have Tourette's if you want right now. No.
I'm a Gemini. Don't give me permission to be
No
me.
fits?
Don't give
No
me permission to be me.
let the inner demons out. I'm just playing. No, not really. We don't like demons here.
What if they're angelic? I'm just playing. Anyway, go ahead.
Well,
don't think about it.
I
I'm
don't
joking.
know.
I'm completely
If you sprout
joking.
out wings right now, I'm gonna pass out. I'm just saying. I wouldn't pass out. I'd probably try and figure some things out. Be like, look, are we going in a circus, or how are we gonna spin this? Isn't that the American way? Find something and spin it to make money off of.
Just make it, yeah.
I'm just saying. Young Pace, Young Miles.
There's
Latalia,
money all
what's
over.
happening?
They'll find it.
On with the news. We've got a local story. A viral restaurant chicken cone. Chicken cone. Chicken, then cone.
Chicken cone? Is the chicken sweet? It's in a cone, or?
Oh,
sounds like it.
There's more.
Okay.
It's actually opened a new location here in Tampa.
Oh, Tampa's
because
on a
they're
rise.
actually already working on a forthcoming location in St. Petersburg at 425 Central Avenue, St. Petersburg. And it's actually, yes, quite literally, a one of those waffle ice cream, waffle cones.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
with
so they
chicken
had something
and
like
syrup in it.
Okay, so that makes sense now.
Yeah, so
that's a winner.
They're trying
That's a winner
to
for
cater
Tampa.
to the foodie heads there.
Because there's a place like that in Brooklyn.
Yeah?
And they always go to the Brooklyn Food Festival. So, because they know people adore that the idea. And even presentation is phenomenal.
Yes.
So, I hope they live up to their description.
It looked sultry, I will say.
Myself. I'm going to check that
sultry
out.
cone
That's
of
why I had to
chicken
drop the whole
and-
vegan thing. I was like, I enjoy...
See,
life is
I'm
too short to be
I'm
a vegan. It was very
omnivore.
stressful.
Lord, let me eat what I want, please.
I won't go out of hand with it. Right.
Too much of anything.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to eat chicken every day, but maybe on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays. And
Sunday, of course.
Sunday, of course.
Especially when you pass Popeyes. Let's not go there right now, because Popeyes had the whole thing.
Did you have the spicy chicken?
They had the... See, look, I didn't even mean for that to happen, but it just did. I wasn't going to advertise this spicy chicken sandwiches.
It wasn't even all that.
I didn't even have one, and then sold out, and then it was done.
Yeah. My daughter liked it. Me, I'm still a Chick-fil-A girl.
You like their butter.
I have the app. It's very exciting for me, Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
You like their butter, eh?
Yes. Season 12.
See, I got to say that. Hit it. That was a good one. That was a very adult joke. And so... what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. So the franchisees, Kyle Blanchard and Jennifer Hall, shout out to them. They're actually looking to expand here in Tampa Bay to be determined as far as the location.
I like that. Tampa has been built. You so silly. It's okay.
Hey, man.
That'll
be on one of our fails.
Yep.
We'll post those. Epic fails. That wasn't epic. It was a piece of paper.
Yeah, it was. It didn't hurt, right?
Just my heart.
Okay. I'm here.
Yes, you are. You're so wonderful. See, that's why I invite good people, guys. That's all I'm saying. All right. So that's so funny. Like the delay. That's awesome. So, where we at now? So let's see. Let's do this story. Florida fish and wildlife officials say the videos of several reported shark sightings on Pinellas County beaches are a hoax.
That's terrible. I was at the beach yesterday, and the reason why I didn't go all the way out in the water is because I saw those videos.
Yeah.
I said ankles only.
Yeah.
Ankles only. And then, Siesta Keys has a fish swimming around you. So that's enough for me to, I'm not going any further because it's wildlife
food,
right here. So.
Next to my ankles.
I'm not going any further.
That's funny.
That's terrible because I would have had a good time.
That is so funny. But nonetheless, says biologist Brent Winter, the huge dorsal fin, and in such shallow water, you would expect to see a portion of the shark's back and or the second dorsal or the tip of the caudal fin.
That's terrible.
Matter of fact, he went on to say the bubbles behind the fin may have been from scuba gear from a scuba diver in the shallow water. He's very analytical. I like his perspective.
Yeah, you got too many details to deny that,
Right. And then the first report was on Indian Rock Beach back in July. I thought that was hilarious. Now comes a good story before we go to another musical break, all right? Trez?
Yes, sir.
You're a mother, right?
I am.
I want to, after I read a few things, I want to hear your take on what you, yourself, would do as a mother. Okay. Here we go.
I'm going to like this.
On with the news. Orlando police, when I first wrote it down, had suspended a school resource officer who arrested a 6-year-old student last week, right?
6?
Which currently he is fired, all right? This has gone viral. Police Chief Orlando Rowland confirmed the suspension of Officer Dennis Turner for arresting little Kaya. I'm going to say Kaya Roll, 6 years old. Also a previous incident of arresting an 8-year-old in a separate incident on...
That's terrible. What is going on in the world?
So, at Lucius and Emma Nixon Academy Charter School, Turner...
charter school?
Yeah. Turner violated policy by arresting 2 students without obtaining the approval of the watch commander. The 8-year-old actually was taken to the Juvenile Assessment Center and processed.
Processed?
Not Kaya, though. Kaya, fortunately, was arrested, put in the car, taken to processing, but there was an officer there at the processing location who turned and said, did he have permission to do this? Oh, no. Let's take her right back, please, and thank you.
Because that's kidnapping.
In a way. Actually, yes, it is. But nonetheless.
What was the crime?
So, I'm so glad you asked. Because you're right in line with my notes.
Because I'm feeling like somebody's mama right now. What was the crime?
You're right in line with my notes. I love this energy right now because I wanted to see, because she's a little light skinned, y'all, so she red right now. I just want y'all to know. I love it.
Stop, I get emotional when it comes to the kids,
You a mama, though. I wanted this. I wanted to see what would happen. All right. So, Kaya's crime, quote unquote, was throwing a tantrum where she kicked a staff member. Her grandmother blames the tantrum on her granddaughter's sleep apnea, which is a potentially serious sleep disorder in which breathing repeatedly starts and stops. My thing is I don't know if that induces any delirium while you're awake.
No, that'll make you just
nor any
agitated
excuse for bad behavior.
Getting enough sleep.
I guess because I'm a dad, I'm just Dave Chappelle says, you know what, I hear your story, outstanding, but...
Have a Dave Chappelle approach.
See what I mean? But what did the kid do? I'm really interested in what this kid did. If not today, any prior day before today. My thing is, I am a parent. And I have a responsibility to have my child well behaved and going into this environment prepared to be able to function,
Right.
to learn. Because what you're here to do is learn. That is your job now, child. Behave yourself and learn. Now, do I condone my man's behavior? Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. Mainly because, and I'm going to sound biased, a little, is it chauvinistic a little bit? By saying it's a girl. It's a little girl.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
That's one. Secondly, she's 6 years old. Yo.
The fact that the age is not even in the double digits
The
bothers
psychological
me.
type of ramifications
Yeah.
of putting a child
in handcuffs.
and especially with movies and all of these things that she's looking at on
content
YouTube
is
and everything
heavy.
is showing that what you're in right now is a serious, horrible situation. What's
That's
happened in jail and other things before. People cry when people go to jail. I don't want to miss my mommy. What's going on? Now, guess what you have to do? Pay for therapy.
Right. And for how long? For a very long time because it happened so young.
And then again, 16,
And then
17,
now you have
when the
another
hormones
medicated
come in.
child.
Oh, dear.
Yep.
And now we have somebody else potentially unstable. Hopefully not. I hope she has a wonderful support system to keep her on the straight and narrow. I hope she has nothing but, green grass and lovely meadows of flowers for the rest of her life.
That's going to be very, very hard.
No.
Okay, because I was going to say, I hate interrupting people.
No, you're saying the
Okay.
but, actually. Carry
Okay,
on.
they're the but. I'm an educator as well. I started out in preschool, working with newborns to 5-year-olds. It drove me crazy.
Yeah.
But I revisit the situation and started teaching again, and I did middle school and high school.
Okay.
I can't imagine impacting a 5-year-old because she's just shy of 5.
Yeah.
She's 6? Okay,
Yeah.
5. She was 5 like, 4 months
A couple.
ago?
Right.
So I can't imagine impacting a child's life that young and then expecting them to go through middle school and high school without finding some type of trouble or finding themselves
An
in that
issue, yeah.
situation again. Behavior starts at a very young age, yes, but it can be corrected so many different ways. And
Right.
we as teachers and where the parents leave us,
A
and
lot of responsibility.
yes, it is a huge responsibility. You're talking about multiple kids, and some people can't even handle 2. When they
Right.
say, "I have 2 kids," and it's so hard. Think about a whole class full of kids for
Full of
6.5 hours.
Right. All day. Oh, God.
So
You gotta
you're going to
break on
have
lunch.
some behavior problems. I've had people lash out. I had a kid on the floor, and they said, "Well, his medication changed, so that's why he's acting a little such and such." I had
Why
to get
is
used
he
to
on
that.
medication so
Exactly. That's why I mentioned that now you're going to have another child who will later on be on medication, and for how long? All the way through high school,
Right.
And like you said, completely unstable when they become an adult, or
Right.
completely dependent to
Dependent,
be
because now I
corrected
can't
from
cope.
this pill.
Exactly. Now I
have-
can't cope. I can't function socially. I can't. And now this what they have a enabled. Well, I wouldn't even say enabled, but it's just more like the attitude is not. Oh, I'm gonna go get her now. It's more
No.
like
I'm a dependent.
things always happen to me, and I just
Woe is
can't,
me.
and
Yeah.
somebody help, and it
That's
is, and that
terrible.
irks me to no end. I don't like whining. Oh my goodness, my
And the
children
generation
can't
of
whine.
today.
Oh,
No.
the only whining we can do is in the dance. And in matter of fact, my children
Ooh,
really
I like
can't
that. That's
do
a
that
good-
though.
that's-
Until you are 18,
There you go.
to make an adult decision, then you can dance like
You
that.
can not do one.
In the garden, in my family, Walker family. Oh no, we shut it down. Anyway, my bad. Back to it. So
No, but it really does bother me because these.
it's supposed to strike a
Say I have
nerve.
a class of 23 kids. Maybe about 5 or 6 of them are on medication. Some of them come. Oh, this is, and I hate the word stressful for a child to use stressful.
Yes.
You don't even have any bills in your name.
Well, how do you know what stress is?
You don't even have a job you have to attend every day. You late to school, okay. I'm late to work, I'm getting fired. So it's a
Right.
big difference for you to be stressed out so young.
It's amazing.
And I've heard so many of
It's amazing.
sixth graders, 7th graders I was watching. They really have a hard time.
Yeah.
They start out early stressing.
But you got to remember that the children are a reflection of their parent. Okay?
True.
Or parents, if they're blessed these days. The thing is that the parents need to kind of take responsibility, though. I'm just saying it's a necessary thing for parents to take into account because you send your child. Okay. All right. I know there's a difference between black folk and ignorant black folk. All right?
Say that there.
Okay?
Black
So,
folk and ignorant. You mean?
there's a difference.
Can I say what it really is? Black folk and niggas.
No.
There's a difference.
When we're speaking, we're gonna try and be as nice as
Transparent.
possible, and not when we're doing the whole debate thing. Maybe we're gonna try and make sure we don't cast name calling. All right, that's a very good rule because I can state fact because you lied. I can call you a liar, but I'm just saying I have to prove that you lied before I call you such. Does that make sense? Anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? See,
ignorant parents,
ignorant black people, and
There's a difference.
black people.
Yes.
Black folk and ignorant black folk. Now, black folk with their child hear that this child hit another child. Let's just say that. Black folk say, "Okay, so teacher, would you please tell me what happened?" Give you the rundown. I look at my child like they're crazy. Like, I can't believe you just did that. Like, 1, I'm embarrassed. 2, I told you not to do this already. Like, did you not remember what I said? But anyway, and then you apologize. You own up to what your child did. You make sure that you let them know, I am going to take my child and rear this child and teach this child not to do this again. You go and you discipline your child. You do whatever you want. Ignorant black folk. Your child hit another child. So, that's one. I can't stand that one. Secondly, what you mean? Do you have any proof? Thirdly, they come into the office and first thing out their mouth, who hit my child first? Who
hit first? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Who touched my child? My child probably was right. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Forget what you got to say. I don't care. Get out my face. Wooty woo. Fingers popping all up in their face.
No, they grabbing the air. Grabbing
the air. That's the new one, right? That's the new one. The new millennial one, right?
Idiots.
And I boil up when I see things like that.
Yeah.
When I hear people speak like that. Mm-hmm. Most gorgeous women in the world I've seen speak like that, I'm like disgusted. Because the fact that you are taking your emotions and being ridiculous and not thinking of right and wrong.
Right. And
because if your child is wrong, say your child broke something on another child. You are financially responsible now.
Yeah.
Think about it. So, that being said, there is a slight responsibility to the parent in this whole situation. But
and accountability.
Your boy, Mr. is no longer officer.
Yeah.
Mr. Dennis Turner.
You said they took the title away.
What?
The whole title's
He's
gone.
fired now. He's fired as of Monday.
Former officer.
This is I look.
There you go. That's better.
Dog. I go through these stories and I look back over them, just like I'm gonna do later. I'm gonna show you what my progressions, bro. I checked on it and my man's is gone. I felt so bad for him, but nonetheless, we here at Just Chillin' are gonna make sure we bust the vibe one more time so we can get it back the way we like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's see where we gonna go. You know what? For you, girl.
What's up?
We're going to play Aphrodite by, I'm going to say Rennie?
Don't you hate when you really don't know?
Rennie sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
going to go
like
with
Rennie.
Rennie.
Rennie. What does it look like?
R-I-N-I. R-I-N-I.
I'll say Rennie.
I'm going to say Rennie. I'm going to run with Rennie. So we're going to run with Rennie as we play Aphrodite. All right?
Yes.
Enjoy that, all right? Just chillin'. Yeah.
Just chillin'.
You're this dance tonight. I promise that you won't forget. I've been searching all my life for something that I won't regret. Could it be that you're the one I'm looking for? Won't you take me away? Bring me to your sacred place. Won't you? If I can have this dance tonight, I promise that you won't forget. I've been searching all my life for something that I won't regret. Could it be that you're the one I'm looking for?
I should've stayed with you last night instead of going out to find trouble. That's just trouble. Yeah. I think I run away sometimes whenever I get too vulnerable. That's not your fault. See, I wanna stay the whole night. I wanna lay with you till the sun's up. I wanna let you inside. Oh, heaven knows I've tried. I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Say, what's the matter? What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me now. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish I. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish I. And every time it gets too real, and every time I feel I sabotage it, I start running. Yeah. And every time I push away, I really wanna say that I'm sorry, but I say nothing. I wanna stay the whole night. I wanna lay with you till the sun's up. I wanna let you inside. Oh, heaven knows I've tried. I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could
Yes, yes, yes. We are back. Just Chillin' Radio.
My bad.
He's cool. He's cool.
Oh, that is so funny.
It's because there was a guy in there already washing his hands.
Well, you know, you got to let him do his thing. You don't want to interrupt.
How long was it down?
Oh, it
About
just
10
went
seconds,
down.
like good
A
10
whole
seconds.
10
See,
seconds.
so glad we're not sanctioned, right?
Yeah, they'd be like, "What the heck is going
I
on?
can't believe
Call him up."
Time is money. But oh well.
I was counting in my head till I'm like 15 seconds.
I know, right? Like hustling down the hallway. Like, I can make it. Hearing your change in your pocket jingle.
Yep.
That's great stuff. But we back. Just chilling with Just Henry. We are just
I get one of
chilling.
these.
For yourself?
Yep.
Oh, dang. At least he gave it to himself, though. That's noble.
for
It's very
me.
noble of you.
Honorable up in here. Hey Kim, thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
All right,
What's up?
so we are at the point in the show where we're gonna highlight our lovely guest. Okay. I actually don't really need to say much. Songstress, writer, videographer, makeup artist, hairstylist.
I don't do makeup.
You don't do
I
makeup?
do my makeup.
You do your makeup. Well, the style, the way your makeup looks is always good. Every time I
Thank
see
you.
the girl, I've never have I ever seen her out of place. Like I've seen maybe a couple of hairs out of place, but you're just like, yeah, that came with the day, right? But nonetheless, musically inclined. She's got music history flowing through her blood. So I'm just saying.
Go on.
To those that don't know her, please learn. This is a good friend of mine, Treasure. Is it Treasure Glam or just Treasure?
It's Treasure. You can say glam because glam stands for genuine love amongst masses, and that's what I essentially treasure.
Hey.
So you can go with treasure, you can go with glam, you can go with. It
that
all
was
means the same
poetic.
thing.
That was so poetic. Everybody, I love that. So, here's what I would like to ask you. Would you like your song to be played first, the first song to be played first, or would you like to speak to the people first about what you got coming up?
What song are you playing?
Well, actually, it's your songs. We only got two, right?
You only got two.
We only got two, right?
This-
Let me
okay,
see.
well-
I think that I had three, but I
Three?
don't know if one of I got Myself, Stay, and That Thing on You.
Ooh, so we do have three.
That thing on, I sent that thing on you because you know you was a vocal arranger for that track, so I had to send that. Okay, so my name is Tiffany Treasure Glam.
Yeah.
You can go with all of them. My
Yeah.
given name is Tiffany, so
Yeah,
but my daddy called me Treasure for a reason. So
that's what's up.
God rest his soul. I am a singer, podcaster, actress. I do a lot of other things too. And I do want to introduce this song that is not available anywhere. It is a song I perform every time
Okay.
I get on stage.
Okay, good.
Because it sets the mood. And has a very Caribbean vibe to it. So to go back to my roots, I'm Jamaican and Shinnecock Indian. So I definitely wanted to put a little bit of reggae,
That's where those cheekbones come from, guys.
So yeah, this song "Stay" is written. It was written a long time ago, and I perform it every time I go on stage. And
Or we could play this loudly in here too.
We could.
Because she's here, Facebook. Ha!
Ha! Take that.
Take
yes,
that.
yes, yes.
Because we can play this for the people.
2014, baby, this is my jam, and it still jams today. Okay,
That's what's up. All right. Treasure, stay.
yes, stay.
Just chillin'. Just chillin'.
Can you stay another day? Baby, I just wanna play. Yeah. Come on. Baby, I just wanna play. Come on and just say. dessert. Ooh, ooh. Who knew be catching feelings too? Been around all these years, now it's me and you. Yeah, so won't you stay another night? Ooh, ooh. Just stay another night, true. Come lay with me, more than cuddle with me, baby. You can wake up to me. Yeah, and can't nobody do it like you do. Can't nobody, yeah. Can't nobody, nobody, no. And can't nobody do it like you do. Can't nobody, can't nobody, come on, baby, so that we can lay. You don't gotta leave, stay another day. Stay, making love to the music. Just don't turn up the music. Come on, baby, so that we can lay. You don't gotta leave, stay another day. Stay, making love to the music. Just don't turn up the music. Come on, baby, so that we can lay. You don't gotta leave, stay another day. Stay, making love to the music. Just don't turn up the music. Come on, baby, so that we can lay. You don't gotta leave, stay another day. Stay, making love to the music. Turn up the music.
Oh, you turned up the vibes.
Yeah,
Okay, I got
I had
you.
to turn it down. You know what I mean?
Please, please. Now, we are back.
Yes,
Ladies and germs. Chillers and chillettes, I should say.
I like that.
I'm
Chillers
just
and
saying-
chillettes.
Well, you know.
You're so creative.
Hey, I'm trying to just stay with the masses. They can't be bored while they're here with us,
Right,
you know?
right. Entertainment.
Plus, it's exclusive, right? I got to be like, what's your girl's name? Is it Megan Thee Stallion?
Oh,
Is that her
gosh.
name?
I think so.
She copywrote,
Hot
what is it? Hot
Summer.
Girl Summer. Hot Girl Summer, bro.
It's thick girl fall now.
So thick girl. Who likes
It's gonna get cold out there. Hot girl
And you
summer
gotta
ain't gonna
warm
do
up
it for you,
somehow.
baby. Let me stop.
I'm just saying, summer is over
It's
officially.
over. It's time to cuddle up.
Thick girl summer. I like that. Thick, what is it? Thick thighs matter.
All
Black
thighs matter.
Black thighs matter. Thick thighs matter.
Black
Thick
thighs
thighs
matter.
matter.
We got a bunch of hashtags just popping up right now. Not on the live feed, but out of our mouths. Anyway, hashtags. All right. So, what space were you in when you came up with Stay?
Ooh.
Where were you like in life at that moment? Do you remember?
All of my music is authentic, very organic in the situation. Of course, it was a person who fit the description and describing a guy I met him first, in a club type of thing.
Yeah.
And kind of wanted to lead up to something else, So it doesn't always have to be a bad situation,
No.
Sometimes they end up being in your life for a very long time,
Right.
So stay another night, turn it to he stayed in my life. So
A lifetime of happiness
yeah.
from one night of what?
Hey,
I'm just
first.
teasing. No, the club night was great. You know what I'm saying? Didn't necessarily go home with them that
There
night.
you go. See, let's clean it
She's
up.
got class, guys.
Yes, a queen is from Queens for a reason. Okay,
That's awesome. That's hilarious.
but that was a space I was in, and I wrote it because I was just in a poetic form. The second verse I made into a rap because I like to flow. I really shouldn't say rapper. I'm more of like I just like to flow.
Like the spoken word type.
Exactly.
With
Behind
the
a beat.
Yeah. That's word. That's word. I'm just saying. Because I remember the first time seeing you perform. I think it was at Crowbar maybe?
I'm always at Crowbar. I was always at Crowbar back then.
We used to really frequent Crowbar back then.
Yes, dang.
You remember those days?
Man, Henry, I thought about it. I said, before I get on the show, I have to at least remember when I met Just Henry. It was 2010.
Yeah, man.
It was
Are you
2010.
serious?
Yeah, I was like, dang, I've known this dude a long time.
Y'all don't tell people
And
my
that-
age now. Don't
It's
tell them
okay.
my
We don't
age.
look like it.
Exactly, right? That's dope.
We don't look. And actually, honestly,
blessing.
age these days, yeah. Well, at least we have the category of dumbasses sometimes. So hey, so age these days is a good thing. Okay.
She's gonna make me choke. Oh snap!
No, they always
That's
say it's
hilarious.
okay.
Well, that's word. It's been a pleasure knowing
Of
you.
course, got more to
You know
go,
what I'm
right?
saying? We have many a conversations.
Yes.
Nonetheless, more vibes.
We've
to
been chilling
come.
before Just Chillin came out.
That's real. So real.
Yes.
You remember the back porch. You know
What? What?
But nonetheless, what I would like for you to do is introduce the people to your next song.
This song was
Yeah.
actually played on 95.7 The Beat.
The Beat.
Yes,
I'll
they
give 'em
played
props.
this for the whole year of 2012.
Nice.
This is my first single, actually something I put out on YouTube. It's on YouTube, but I didn't put anything on Apple Music, Google, and all that stuff just yet because I am coming out with something new that we'll
Okay.
get into a little later. We
Just checking.
Yeah.
Tell the
But
people.
this song right here is called Myself the Reason, and it's all about confidence. And I have a podcast as well called Her Crown, though, so it kind of falls into what I really stand for. When I say treasure yourself, it's just looking at yourself in a way where you should look at yourself in such a way where your actions lead into crowning yourself and feeling like you're the reason why. So Myself the Reason is just talking about confidence and not being conceited, just sure of yourself. And 95.7 The Beat was rocking with me when I first put it out. All the way up until, the end of 2012?
Yeah.
Yeah, they played like every Sunday.
That's what's up.
Yeah. That was my first.
That's a good look.
That was my baby.
That's a good look. All right.
Myself the Reason by Treasure Glam. Yes.
Just chilling.
And it's an 80s vibe. Hey.
You can play it now.
Yes.
Just chillin'.
Just be sure. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. I've got a reason. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. You know the reason. That's what they say about me when they see me. Before they even get a chance to know me. Stop judging me from what you're hearing. Your words can't define what I'm showing. Envying is a sin that you chose. Who can help them? Nobody knows. Oh, I guess everyone knows. Oh, this world's so cold. Clock is ticking now, time is gone. You may find yourself left alone. Clock is ticking now, time is gone. Find yourself, but do that alone. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. I've got a reason. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. You know the reason. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. I've got a reason. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. You know the reason. I ain't saying go and be like me. All I'm saying is get like me. I know what I want. I got what I need. I can see right through you when I'm not pleased. I zoned out. To find an inner me. Take a chance, it's worth it. Set your mind free. Don't let the haters run ya, homie. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. I got a reason to still be breathing. So seek your purpose in life, not just a season. Everything I say holds a meaning. So use those words, cause it's what you should believe in. It's what you should believe in. Clock is ticking out, time is gone, gone. You may find yourself left alone. Clock is ticking out, time is gone. Find yourself, but do that alone. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. I've got a reason. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. You know the reason. I've got a reason. I've got a reason. I'm not conceited, I'm just sure of myself. And I've got a reason. You know the reason.
ahead. We don't
That
blow
is my
the smoke.
Great people plan ahead. Great people plan ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here. Just chilling. Just chilling with Just Henry and
Treasure Glam.
Treasure Glam. That's what I'm talking about. See, she over here revamping the whole thing. I like that though.
You didn't have to ask
her.
me. You know
we
me.
should record her saying that though.
Just chillin'.
We got to do a
Female version.
A female version. That'd be dope.
Yeah, just add it to the intro.
Bring her in for a segment. Ooh. just
Again, I don't mind being used for these reasons.
I know, right? Like, it's just like I'm about it.
You're going to be used in your life. Just be
about it.
Don't mind being used for these reasons.
Touche. Well, then, now that we have an opportunity after your lovely song, darling, would you please enlighten the people what lovely event you have coming up, please?
Oh, yes. I will be performing in the Atlanta Black Theater Festival next week. October 2nd to the 5th is the festival. Our performance date is on the 3rd, on Thursday. And I'll be performing in Les Artistes. It's French. That's the name of the play, by the way. Written and directed by Joy Banks. I play Zena King. And she is a millennial entrepreneur who quit corporate world to start a branding agency on her own.
Hey.
So she falls into a little stumble when she has to come up with an $80,000 deposit to keep her business running.
Oh, snap, crackling.
And she was only anticipating for a $1,000 deposit. So how is she going to come up with $79,000?
Right.
You have to watch the play.
Right.
And it's crazy because it's very authentic. It's very, very funny. I can't stand that forced comedy.
Yeah.
This is very organic.
Okay.
It's very just, Friday or even let's go with something so universal like Wedding Crashers. There's really not a lot of movies out there that you'll just keep watching. This play can stay alive for a very long time.
Very cool.
She's a very great, dope writer. And I love the fact that I'm working with talented cast. Like I have Brittany Bellamy, I have LaTonya Robinson, I have RJ Coons, I have Rob Church Sinatra. These are people that are actually doing things in the Tampa Bay area. And for me to come back from New York to Tampa and land in something like this that's going to Atlanta, it's like, wow. So it's just manifestations at its best.
Really.
And I'm just excited to really do my thing out there in Atlanta.
So happy for you. No, that's what's up, though. Seriously. That's real dope.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. See, and look, Tiny Tampa, we networking. Things are growing. Things are happening in Tampa, guys. These are the things that I'm so happy that we could bring to the masses, okay? This is what we doing, guys. Come on now. Tell a friend. Matter of fact, tell five.
Yes, please,
tell 5 friends.
please. Because if you know people in Atlanta, let them know Les Artistes will be performing
yes, Les Artistes.
on the 3rd.
Yes.
And a lot of people are going to the festival. The festival is going to be a great event for, our culture in general.
Yes.
To be out there in the midst from a whole nother city, doing my thing is dope. And I'm excited. This is my first acting gig since 2017.
Okay.
And I'm doing pretty well for myself.
There it is. There it is, ladies and germs.
Yeah.
The lovely lady continues her lovely gracing us with her with her presence, right? But nonetheless, let's see. Don't you have one more for us, darling? Could we bother you?
I do actually. This is Henry.
Yeah? Huh?
This was.
Who?
Don't do that.
Who's
Don't
that?
do that.
Who's that there?
I asked Henry. I said, Henry, look, I have this song that everybody know Lava. Everybody know Lava Studios.
Lava Sound.
Shout out to Vince.
He was on Just Chillin' a couple weeks ago.
So Vince came to me with a project. He was like, I have this beat. I want you to write to it, and I'm putting this project together. And I want you to do 2 songs on it. This is one of the songs. And I said, I have dope lyrics, but I need somebody to really bring these lyrics to life with harmonies. And y'all know Henry. Y'all know, stop, Henry. He's so modest. Let's look at him.
I'm just chilling.
Y'all know Henry is
chilling.
dope on the vocals and amazing with the harmony. So I said, Henry, can you please help me with the vocal arrangement for this song? Vince came to me with this fly beat. To me, it sounds like an old Beyonce. Yeah. So I wanted to get my Beyonce on, and I did want to rap still. Beyonce. I still got a flow, you know what I'm saying? Rapping's different nowadays. That's why I say flow.
Okay.
Because you're not going to categorize me with the rappers of today.
That is real.
So I'm going to say
talk
flow.
about that in a while.
I'm going to step out the category of rappers right now.
Okay.
But anyway, Henry did help me out with the vocal arrangements for That Thing on Ya. And it's about... I think I like the club, I guess. In my 20s, I was really...
There.
Yeah. Everybody had their days. So this song is called Putting That Ass on Somebody. Kind of just like, put that thing on you. And can you handle it?
Can you handle that thing?
Can you?
What? Don't ask me questions on air.
Just chillin'.
Watch me work. I wanna put that thing on you, don't get hurt. When I put that thing on you, watch me work. I wanna put that thing on you, don't get hurt. I wanna put it on ya. Struggling out and my drink is high. Wanna see what's good with you. My sexy cat in the club tonight. Gotta show you a thing or two. I got tricks you can't deny. I'll get you high. Inside your mind, lost in my trance and now you're mine. When this is all over, it'll be just me and you. Nobody to stare at, trying to stop what we do. Till then I'll keep tempting you. You're tempting me, you're tempting me. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, baby? Watch me wait. I wanna put that thing on you, don't get hurt. When I put that thing on you, watch me work. I wanna put that thing on you, don't get hurt. I wanna put it on ya. Dance all night, ain't no sleep, about 350 deep. You're trying to get at me, better let my music speak. I'ma work this thing on you, so don't you move. Yeah, you like it too. Boot up all night like I'm your lady. The way I throw it at you just might make me. Till then I'll keep tempting you. You're tempting me. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be, baby? Watch me play. I wanna put that thing on you, don't get hurt. When I put that thing on, watch me work. While I put that thing on, don't get hurt. I wanna put it on ya. Catch it when I throw it back. As if you want more what I could have passed you by in time unto it. It's time you see how I do. Say get it, ma, get it. Better know how to handle that. Come on, sexy daddy, cause I know how to handle that. 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 No telling what I might do now. DJ play the track right now. Got 'em all thrown round and round. Sway your head, let it down, then go down. Get it, ma, get it. Better know how to handle that. Come on, sexy daddy, cause I know how to handle that. How to handle that. How to handle that. What's it gonna be, baby? Watch me play. I wanna put that thing on you, don't get hurt. When I put that thing on, watch me work. While I put that thing on you, don't get hurt. I wanna put it on ya. I'ma put it on ya. I'ma put it on ya. Watch me work. Watch me work. I'ma put it on ya.
Just chillin'. Just chillin'.
These songs are not available anywhere.
Yes.
These are-
Yes.
These
Well,
are my babies. I will say that I do have a new project coming out. I started making beats myself.
Yes, so you told me. I was just waiting for you to bring it up.
I know, right?
I was waiting for you to bring it up. People
not-
gonna try to find out. They were like, no.
No, I
let's
am
hear it.
making beats.
I
Henry
know,
has witnessed.
I listened to it now.
We were singing through it now.
Shock and awe. That was all over my face. That's all I'm saying.
So I said if I ever do music again, I'm glad I didn't put anything out there, in the past, because my years of like really reigning when it came to music was 2013, 2014. Started 2012 when 95 played my first single, but I kind of stopped in 2014 because I said, you know what, if I do this, I'm going to do this right. I want everything because I know I'm capable of doing everything.
Yeah.
I've been writing my own music, and I get help every now and then from vocal arrangers, but it's still essentially my material. I want to make my own beats.
Yeah.
And I know what I want to hear at the end of the day. So I started making beats. I do have a 7-track EP coming out. A lot of EPs are maybe like 5, but I'm gonna give you a little bit more than what you deserve sometimes.
Ooh, that's what I like.
No, but I do want to be that woman who kind of does it all.
Yeah.
And I have been marching towards that for a very long time.
A Renaissance woman. Okay.
When I was in New York, I learned how to create the beats myself, and slowly but surely it's coming along, and I will have some material. I say 2020, I'll be officially ready to go back into music. Right.
Y'all better stay tuned.
Right.
Y'all better stay tuned. Get some Treasure Glam in a track or two, please.
Yes,
and thank you very much.
Yes.
No commercial needed.
No commercial
That's
necessary.
dope.
What do you use to make beats?
I use GarageBand.
Okay.
Only because it updates a lot of there's a lot of new loops on there. So I started making beats when I was in 2016. Now it's like even more. So I just really said, okay, let me just focus in on this. Kind of cut the middleman out of looking for a particular sound and looking for a beat man that's actually in your caliber. I come from a Missy Elliott back in the day. I feel like it's a lot of new music out there that I can appreciate. Evolution is everything. But where's the music that the people who are 30 and between 30 and 39, what can we jam to? Because a lot of people are complaining about the same thing. Oh, the music of today, but we're not that old.
Right.
So it's like, what can we really jam to? Because when we were young and those 30-year-olds, they were jamming to our music. They really liked our music. I thought about my teachers jamming to Sade, They used to jam to our songs. So it's like, we don't have anything that we really, truly like that. So I wanted to stick to that sound. I wanted to really dedicate myself to what I grew up on and what made me fall in love with music, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Not at all.
So I know evolution is everything, but I wanted to make beats that I knew that will jam, back when I first fell in love with music. To make people fall in love with music.
That's it. That's what it is. And y'all better appreciate the people putting in all the thought and effort and emotion and everything to try and
blood, sweat, and
put
tears.
forth a product worthy of not only
Substance,
their name but for you.
Substance.
I love that. Girl, you better keep inspiring. You better keep inspiring.
And I
people.
feel like if I don't really like to follow the trend. I like to kind of set it. So I wanna get people who, you're never too old to start singing. I feel like, there's a lot of talent out there. It's between their 20s and 25, the oldest. Yeah. But I don't think there's any age limit to it, especially when you have timeless music.
Right.
So, create it.
Amen to that, brother and sister. I hope y'all are listening. Seriously. No, I'm just playing. No, Tresh, to be honest with you, thank you so much for coming to this show today. I really, really want to appreciate you publicly for, to be honestly, a very good friend as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fluke. Flugaze. That's a good word.
Yeah.
You ain't no flugaze over here.
No,
you feel me? You figure deal me.
No.
But what we gonna do though? Stick around. We almost done. We got a little about half
I'm in
hour
no
left.
rush. I'm having a good time.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just chilling.
We just chilling. So let's see. Shall we? What time is it? You know what? Let's play some music. We're going to play some music. I'm going to set some stuff up so we can talk about a few more things, because I got a few more things I still want to talk about. Like, seriously. So, seeing as how we were doing the one-hit wonders, where did I put the... Oh, my goodness. What did I do? Oh, there it is. It fell down.
Yes.
It's the one that fell. Because... I want to feel like important. I'm going to play...
You are important.
He's Mine by Moke and Steph. Is that how you say that? Moke and Steph?
It looks right.
I believe so.
Well, either way, we going to vibe out. Sorry, Facebook Live, but chillers and chillettes. No, we're going to say that. We're going to say that.
You know what's
because I got some other reggae vibes if we're going to do that.
Wayne Wonder.
No, he had more than one hit, though. Wayne Wonder had more than one hit.
Because I only know one, I call it a one hit. I'm just playing.
Oh, see?
Let me not throw shade. He was dope.
I don't know him. Somebody else tag him in. I was playing.
No.
But we gonna go ahead and go with He's Mine by Moke and Steph on Just Chillin'. We just chilling with Treasure.
Yeah.
So real.
chillin', just chillin'.
Pushing everything right back on top of me, yeah. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, you better change your mind. You're going home. You're going home with me tonight. Let me hold you, go caress my body. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, turn me on. Let me charm you, go right all around me. You got me going crazy. You turn me on.
When I get on, I go get me tonight. If you think say man, man, I go fight. Me don't need that with popcorn, that's right. Walk up time where I fight.
One and underground, a bumper cock sky high. Whining hard on me, got my python hollering for mercy, yeah. Then I was throwing her in, so wine harder. And then she said to me, boy, just push that thing. Push it harder back on me. So let me hold you, go caress my body. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, turn me on. Let me drive you, go right out around me. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, turn me on. Girl, just hug me, kiss me, squeeze me. Hug me, kiss and caress me. Hug me, kiss me, squeeze me. Hug me, kiss and caress me.
When I get on, I go get me tonight. If you think say man, man, I go fight. Me don't feel that with popcorn, that's right. Walk up time where I fight.
For the longest while we're jamming in the party, and you're whining on me, pushing everything right back on top of me, yeah. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, you better change your mind. You're going home. You're going home with me tonight. Let me hold you, go caress my body. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, turn me on. Let me charm you, go right all around me. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, turn me on. Hug me, kiss me, hug me, kiss and caress me. Hug me, squeeze me, hug me, girl, and kiss and caress me. Hey, 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 oh, yeah.
But yes, it's a big dancehall song, you know. Man's out alongside Kevin Little. You know what it is. You know we go.
Just chillin'.
Yeah. Me boo. Mama, don't run away. You know I got it. I know you want it. I'm a full call away. You know you're on my mind. I know that you wanna stay. Let me take you to space. I can smell you from miles away. Wanna see you in lingerie. Oh yeah. You got it. I want it. When I'm willing to put my all in. Wanna see you in the mornings. It should be me that you're calling. You got it. I want it. When I'm willing to put my all in. Wanna see you in the mornings. It should be me that you're calling.
Put your arms all around it, take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. Put your arms all around it, take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper. It's finders keepers. It's finders keepers. chemical. Boy, why you living in fear? You don't live around here, let's make use of the timing. No, I don't mind if you take me home, didn't come here to leave on my own, let's make use of the timing. Put your arms all around it, take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper, it's finders keepers. Put your arms all around it, take it now that you found it. It don't need to be no deeper, it's finders keepers. It's finders keepers. It's finders keepers. It don't need to be no deeper, it's finders keepers. I got what you want if you trust me to trust me. I got what you want if you trust me to trust me. I got what you want 'cause I got you.
Just chillin'.
Yeah. Yeah.
That rides, though. That rides.
I told you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Just Chilling with Just Henry. That was Finders Keepers by Mabel featuring Kojo Fund. Before that, we played, what was that?
Brother Latino is in the chat room.
that?
Says what's up.
Oh, who?
DJ Goku, a.k.a. Alfie, a.k.a. Brother Latino Heat.
Latino He in the building saying what's
He
up.
said what's up to Treasure.
Why he ain't
Outstanding.
here?
I don't know. You
Alfie,
ask him. I think
I
we need
thought
to
you
figure
was
out.
gonna be here.
Come on, Alfie. Somebody
He's
had
I
an
see you what, 5
expectation,
years,
sir.
Alfie?
He don't come to the shows no more.
I thought he did. Okay.
He used
got a
to.
life.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's got a life.
We gotta peer pressure him.
Hey, I'm gonna need y'all not to laugh at Alfie.
Nah,
like
because I tell him
I'm
to
just
come, but
teasing.
he thinks like nobody wants him to come. I'm like, come
Nah,
on, man.
man.
You tripping, bro.
Nah, man. We just talking. We having a good time.
We having a
Just
good
chilling.
time. We just
We
chilling.
just chilling.
Though?
We
Just
having
chilling,
a great
though?
time. So now we ain't really got to put it out like the news, right? But we got to talk about a few more things before we keep going, right? One of my favorite sports, Rugby World Cup started on the 20th of September. I love rugby. Rugby's hilarious.
Bro,
Rugby's awesome.
it is though.
What? Dude, anyway, not even going to say. Well, actually, when I was in Alabama, horrible time. But anyway, horrible state. Anyway, sorry. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Anyway, so a friend of mine took me to his father's rugby game. Most awesome time I've ever had.
Yeah, dude.
At a game, like, live. I'm talking about my man's ear got hit and it was coming off a little bit and started bleeding.
Oh my
Guess
God.
what he did?
Duct taped it.
He duct taped his
Shut
ear to his
up.
head
Oh, how did you know
and
that?
went out and
'Cause that's a man
played
fix.
again.
Probably didn't
And
have no
played
super.
y'all
again.
Probably didn't have super glue. That's why.
Dude, I saw another hit the same game where my man, no pads, bro. I love it.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Speared my man, ended up completely feet in the air, like, oh my God. He was perpendicular to the ground. It was perfect. It was like the perfect form tackle, put him on his back, and drove until his feet were in the air. I'm talking about he's trying to push him in the ground, bro. It was so awesome.
No, I messed up and watched. They had the Rugby World Championships on ESPN. 3 or 4 months ago.
See?
Incredible.
Loving it.
This team called the All Blacks. I forget where they're from. It's like Australia or somewhere around there. New Zealand. Those guys. Dude, every dude is like 300 and something pounds of solid rock.
What is the kata that they do before?
Yeah, the haka.
The haka. That's what it's called.
Dude, these guys
awesome.
are like solid 300 straight muscle, but can like run 50 miles an hour
at you.
It's insane.
I dare you to stop me.
Yeah,
I dare you. It's so awesome. Okay, so that was the segue right into Antonio Brown, right?
Oh,
so The first part of my story came when I found that a day after he actually said will not be playing in the NFL anymore, he actually re-enrolls at Central Michigan.
Yeah.
Then, come today, 2 hours before the show tonight, I'm looking at TMZ and on their news feed, right? How about his agent, Mr. Rosenberg, actually is putting out there that he's talking to more than one team that's interested.
That's what they're supposed to say.
In him right now.
That's what they're supposed to say.
Well, at the same time, Antonio ain't denying it. Because at the same
agent
token,
is just a hype man.
Agent's supposed to get that money.
Yeah, but he's like, ain't nobody picking him up.
Why wouldn't they?
Because he's got all these things still. Dude, he might be doing.
You know how many people are in the league right now with legal problems, battery.
Plus, he's a circus. If the Patriots didn't want to hold on to that,
but see, the Patriots
had a murderer on their team.
Here's what it is: they're egotistical. If you follow the format, if you listen to what I say and you do what I say do, we're gonna back you up through and through.
He didn't do that.
He's Antonio Brown. He's AB, bro. You think he's really going to conform to authority?
He should see if he can go to the XFL.
No, I don't think he'd do well in XFL.
You don't think so?
Not enough money.
He'd be like the star.
Not enough breads, bro. I need these monies, man. These ducats, bro.
That's true.
He just threw away 14. What is 14?
40
million.
Yeah. No, it was 30, and then
I thought the new deal was the Patriots one was 14, wasn't it?
That was 14 guaranteed. The other one was 30 million guaranteed.
Yeah, now that. But if you look at his house right now, I saw an interview this guy had with Antonio Brown. He's okay.
Yeah,
my man is good
until the taxes come in like 4 years and he's got no money,
bro. Okay, let me ask you a question. If I paid off my multi-million-dollar house cash, boom, right, and I go to the government and say I'm paying off 10 years of taxes. Don't talk to me for 10 years.
You think he did that, though?
Why wouldn't you?
I hope he did.
If I got the money now, I'm going to pay for it now. If I can do 20 years, I'm going to do it.
I would pay
don't
forever,
talk to me at all.
Like, yo, pay me
property taxes, and I'm a homestead. And I'm going to give me a cow and a horse.
Yep.
Take
cow and a horse.
What?
And a helicopter.
That was great. That's a good one. That's
or
a good
some
one.
goats, or some goats and a horse. Because I'm gonna ride the horse. I'm gonna get a big old horse too. Yo, okay. So I went out. out in not Durant, but what's the area out there? Dover.
Plant City,
Dover. They got a place where you can go ride horses.
Oh,
okay.
You ever been?
No.
We could go.
I went to Durant High School, so
there's a place like near Durant High School.
I'm sure.
She went to Durant.
1 year. 1 year. That was enough for me. Did you laugh? Damn. You
he laughed really hard.
And threw his head back.
Jeez.
You might as well point at me and laugh.
I used to play football for Riverview High School right here. And mashed them. Take that. All right, back to it.
I didn't graduate from there. Hey.
Back to it. So, and so I'm over there. What were we talking about?
Riding
horses. And I think I already made my point. And I just said I'm gonna take you to ride horses. And then I said I'm a homestead, and we're talking about having the multi-million-dollars and paying my taxes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I went backwards. Smoked too much. Anyway,
don't blame it on Mary.
No.
Majestic.
No, I'm talking about the tobacco.
Yeah. Oh. There you go.
I really wasn't.
Nice save.
I really wasn't, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I love you guys too much. Anyway, where were we? Antonio Brown. So my man is not retiring. He's not retiring.
No, he's not.
He's not retiring. Just like Nicki Minaj did not retire.
She didn't?
Come on.
She's going to come
back.
Who
retires? Like, really?
She's not going to retire. She's taking a hiatus.
Who seriously retires?
That makes more sense.
She's getting podcast money. She's going to pop out a couple babies.
Thank you.
That makes
Go live life and be a real person.
She needs a little bit more attention in a different way.
Well, plus she knows she's getting more money, more direct money through podcasts.
Okay.
Right. She needs a little bit.
Her show's already one of the top rated shows.
Do your thing.
Wow.
What does she call her followers? Babies? The babies?
Bobs.
Bobs?
I'm saying in like a New York way, barbs.
Oh yeah, Bobs.
Bobs. Like a bob wire.
Come on, Bobs. Yeah, she says it like that.
Accents are awesome,
she's
guys.
entertaining.
Accents are awesome.
She is. I mean, 80-something million off rap alone. Come on, what else can you do? So she's going to branch out and see how much more attention she can get to another thing.
And that's why she should do that, because through the music, she's only getting a percentage.
That's true.
Of the sales. You do podcasting, you get 100% because that's all you.
She's smart. She huddled up at the table and thought about the
she
next
was like, let me just not tour, not deal with all the BS.
She's still relevant, people.
And then come back in 10 years or 5 years and make a tour like.
Exactly, like Missy.
Now make a killing.
Missy comes back and everybody's hyped about Missy all over again.
It's at 2%.
No,
bro. I think it's funny.
We almost done.
I know, right? I know. I'm trying to pull it off.
6 minutes.
So we got to talk about it now. Miss New York. I know you know about it. Tekashi 6ix9ine and his lovely case.
Do you want to talk about that, or you want to talk about Kalia?
Oh, I need to plug Kalia. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Tampa, Florida. I hope y'all remember Kalia is with The Voice. Yeah. She got a spot on The Voice.
I heard.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. So, shout out Kalia. So, back to what I was saying. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tattletaling. Okay? He's...
snitches get stitches.
We don't know yet, because Tekashi might have some of his fans band together.
No, he'll be all right.
In mounds of human beings, rows of human beings to protect him. I don't know.
He's gonna be all right.
I think so.
He's gonna be all right.
The question:
if he goes to jail,
he's not going to jail.
He's not.
He already gave up. If he gave up so much information, he's not going.
He signed it already.
I know he may not go to jail, but as far as him being safe,
they'll give him time.
Now, if there's a new generation of Bloods, the Bloods I know.
Well, see, that's the thing. Everybody's conflicted with this story. And I even saw a news report, not a podcast with Rod Digger was on there with another gentleman. I forgot his name. But they were like, yeah, the old school in me is like, yeah, he's going down. He's not going to live long after this. But the new school in me, the millennial observation that I've seen,
it's a whole new wave of Bloods.
He's more than likely going to come back out and be able to sell albums again.
He will. I guarantee he'll come out. If he's smart, he'll come out and make a song called Snitching or something.
Or Rod Digger was like, I survived.
Yeah.
I survived, you know. Oh, see, look, powering off.
Dang. Is it even plugged in?
It's plugged in.
Wow.
It's crazy. Oh, well. So
I think that's what he should do.
Rod Digger was talking about, I survived this hood stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. But at the same token, what about my man's driver? You heard about his driver?
Yeah, he was an informant.
His driver was an informant.
Did you hear what he got locked up for?
Who? The driver?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Immigration shit.
No.
ICE.
No.
ICE. Wasn't it ICE that was trying to get him? Come on, bro. Tell me.
He was doing his, I want to say it was his niece.
Stop
underage niece. That's why the parents called the cops on him when the cops came. That's when the feds got involved with ICE.
Wow, I did not know that.
He got his niece pregnant.
He's a pedophile.
Oh, lock his ass up.
Yeah, and when he didn't get locked up, everybody was like, "How did you?"
You know why he's doing this? So he doesn't go to jail.
Big facts.
Because they would tear him apart.
Yeah, and that's why they were saying 6ix9ine started snitching, because he found out that this guy already had all the dirt on him, so he was just beating everybody to the punch.
Oh wow!
Plus, also they tried to rob him and get him killed.
Matter of fact, isn't that when they tried to kidnapped him?
Yeah.
Didn't they put him in that same car that has like video footage?
No, they took him out of that car.
And
put him into
that's
a
what it was.
one.
Thank you.
Yeah, the whole situation is crazy, because I would beat shit. I'd be doing the same thing. I was like, y'all tried to kill me, you robbed me. Right. Why would I not snitch on you,
bro? I thought
Jim Jones was trying to get him hit too. That's why Jim Jones is probably going down too.
See, now I listened to that as well with Jim Jones.
He kind of played it cool,
but his words weren't
he didn't
specific enough to kind of incriminate. Now, as far as his understanding of possibilities, yeah, he right there. He should have. He didn't know what he was doing, bro. Like, that's the next thing about technology and everything that's going on around you people.
Watch what you say.
Watch what you say. Watch what you do. Because you already know your phone's listening to you.
All right.
Because of the things that you see on your
you have a conversation,
your YouTube feed, and it's you're looking at it like
that. Just happened to me when you were going to the restroom. You said, "Where is it at?" They said, "By the water fountain." Mm-hmm. I got an advertisement for a water fountain.
That's crazy. I hate that.
That's ridiculous.
It was something very specific before. I had a Honda Accord, V8, like all the fancy words after the
Mm-hmm.
and it specifically said oil changes for Honda. And I said, how? Just when I searched, you go on Google, it'll show you all the news feeds. That's the first thing that was on there, and I was just like, that's scary that this is a speaker.
No, the facial recognition, it's real. It's happening.
Yeah,
like I saw it in movies, but no, bro, it's happening now. You want to know how I know? Oh, and Facebook has that technology because I get like a list of how my face shows up on like flyers that are being advertised.
Yeah, they want to tag
people's
you.
pictures.
Facebook wants to tag for you.
People I don't even look like that. I don't think I look at these guys.
That's how I know that thing will never work.
What won't work?
Facial recognition.
No, it does work. I'm just letting you know it's got its flaws.
The less melanin people. They're a lot easier to recognize.
Yeah. That's hilarious. We've got too many shadows. Yeah. We've got shadows.
I get tagged for everybody else.
Melanin enlightened people. You like how I did that one? Melanin enlightened. Nonetheless, what time is it? It's that time, right?
T9:59.
It is that time. So, to end the show, we're going to play Drip Different by, I think it's Eben Lurks. That's how you pronounce his name. Drip Different by Eben Lurks. But I really, really, really want to first off say thank you, Treasure, for coming through and chilling with us.
Of course. I hope you invite me back.
I will. We will definitely make this a thing.
Let me get in it when y'all get in a new spot.
Yeah. When we got room, right? It's going to be great.
It's cozy now. I like this. It's very intimate. We're close. We're talking.
And it's going to be cooler in here, too.
Yeah, it's going to be way cooler.
I came prepared. I'm good.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
It don't take much for me to have a good time.
You hanging tough. I love that. Thank you so much. And Godspeed, and I hope everything works out wonderfully for you in every avenue that you're pursuing, okay?
Yes.
I wanted to make sure everybody said that. Heard me say that.
And
now,
to
hit them with your socials. Go ahead.
Yes, I was just... You see, you taking the words... This is how we always are feeding off each other.
It's all good.
Treasure Glam. I make it very simple for you all. Everybody know how to spell treasure. Treasure. Glam. GLAM. And if you remember what it stands for, you remember my name. Treasure. Genuine love amongst masses. And I have it on all social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, email, YouTube. Can I sit to that too? Mm-hmm. So follow me. Stay in tune. I have a lot of things going on. I hope to have a lot of new ventures coming in 2020, and I adore everyone who is tuning in. Thank you. And thank you, Just Henry. Hey. Thank you, Serge. You guys are awesome. This is a very dope thing that you guys are doing here for Tampa Bay and for the world. You know, it's not just about us here.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're so lovely. All right. And Serge, again, God bless you, my friend.
Yes.
Thank you for you.
Next week we'll be in the new spot.
We will be in the new spot next week, ladies and gentlemen.
And we might have video. We might have a live video stream with cameras on all the mics.
We're working on it, ladies and germs, chillers and chillettes. We are trying to get it right. I got the YouTube channel ready to go. It's going to be live and direct. But final thoughts. To be honest with you guys, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. We here at Just Chillin' are always on the everlasting, never-ending journey to be better as people, individually and together. That is how we work. That's why chillin' is so universal, because you could chill with anybody. And I want you guys to be able to spread love. Make sure that you know what love is before you spread love. Matter of fact, ask me if you need to, or inbox me. Email me if you need to know about it. If you have any questions, Just Chillin Radio, JUSCHILLIN radio @gmail.com. Hit me up. We'll even read any emails on air if we get to that point, guys. You know what I mean? It's all love, all right? Now, I want you guys to vibe out as we end the show. I want you to tell 5 people to come and join you next week, because we're going to be here. It's going to be a good vibe. All right? Love somebody. We just chilling.
Just chillin'. Just chillin'.
Shut up and listen. All of you people, you clouded my vision. All of you listen, but probably not listening. They don't believe it, but all of the world, they gon' listen. So shut up and listen, and shut up and listen. Might just be everything told me, feeling crazy. Different shit every weekend, like all the time. Overthinking, like who cares what they thinking? Not all the time. I drip on me like that. All my VVS, my diamonds. I drip all my life. I love my diamonds. I drip all of these diamonds. All my drip got diamonds. Like I shine like this. I drown in drip. Cause all my diamonds different. Drip different. I'm different. Like all of my cars and all of my women. Now you listen, all you miss, all of my tensions. I'm just so different, cannot compare. Always have vision. I drip different. Drip, 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 drip. I just took your bitch. I drip, 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 drip. I just took your bitch. I didn't hear all of my songs. Now she drip, drip, drip. I put that drip up on her wrist. Got diamonds on her necklace. So shut up and listen. You're bringing your man, he's all in his feelings. God got a plan, y'all understand it. I try not to listen to ordinary things. They gon' get dreams out of dripping on me. I drip on me like that. All my VVS, my diamonds. I drip all my life. I love my diamonds. I drip all of these diamonds. All my drip got diamonds. Like I shine like this. I drown in drip. Cause all my diamonds different. Drip different. I'm different. Like all of my cars and all of my women. Now you listen, all you miss, all of my tensions. I'm just so different, cannot compare. Always have vision. I drip different. I just need everything told me, feeling crazy. I drip on me like that. All my VVS, my diamonds. I drip all my life. I love my diamonds. I drip all of these diamonds. All my drip got diamonds. Like I shine like this. I drown in drip. Cause all my diamonds different. Drip different. Are you with me? I'm so different. Can I compare? Always have vision.
Just chillin'. Just chillin'.